Hello, I'm Abyax Toycat, and Tetris is the third best-selling game of all time, so they decided to team up with First Place to make this add-on. Well, it is real, and so for just $6 or £5, you can have Tetris blocks in any Minecraft world. Today, let's review it and see if this is actually any good, because I have a lot of questions, and hopefully we'll answer them today, but let's download so we can hit play. So, this add-on was actually produced to celebrate Tetris's 40th birthday. It's funny because it's just been Minecraft's 15th, which truly shows the age of Tetris, but interestingly also, like any other add-on, it comes with one of these guidebooks, and just looking at the chapters, you know it's going to be a wild time, because we start with Tetraminos, okay, everyone understands that, it's the shapes in Tetris, then we jump into Tetramonsters, and then blocks, tools, armor, weapons, control wands. What is going on with this? I need to find out, and so let's get started with Tetris. If you have the add-on installed in your world, then you have a small chance of killing a hostile monster or mining stone and getting these new Mino shards, short for Tetramino presumably, and if you take these Mino shards to a crafting table and put a single piece of cobblestone between them, you'll find a Tetramino generator. We then need some more Mino shards to actually use with it, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've just read that it says we need to find a clear area that we don't mind getting messy, and I have no idea what that means, but let's summon this in and see what it looks like. Now we just put the Mino shards in, and what happens, okay, let's do this. Let's go crazy. What's going to happen now? I don't know. It's Tetris related though, right? Huh, nothing yet. Oh, that's what's happening. It's over there, right. Whoa, fun. Okay, I hope it's not landing in my water. But as you can see, now we have Tetris blocks falling, which we can then mine like any other block in Minecraft. And then we get given blocks. I'm going to quickly confirm that's not a silk touch thing. We're going to mine this with a regular old diamond pickaxe with no silk touch. And what we get in exchange is Mino shards. Okay, that's nice. Oh, and that time we got an angry block, which gives us even more. So these Mino shards can then be used to then recharge this machine to get more blocks falling down. Wow, they're falling so far away, which we can then mine again to get more good things. Oh, no, another angry block. Okay, we kill it, we get some shards, we're good. So this is the basic gameplay, at the very level 1 gameplay I should say, is random Tetris blocks will fall from the sky for as long as you have shards, which presumably you want because the game is giving you more shards. So keep mining these blocks and fighting the ones that get angry with you, because you'll get some more fun things from it. This seems so random, but I'm trusting the add-on so far. It's made by Jigabov. He is one of the better marketplace creators out there, and so I have trust in what I'm seeing, but I am a little bit confused. So now what we're going to do now is I'm going to actually go back to my Silk Touch pickaxe, and I'm going to try and grab a bunch of these together. Oh, you got to watch out for those though. Okay, so here's something fun. I just got a Mino from the last one of these I killed, which supposedly can be used to tame the Tetris monsters. What? Okay, I've got a tame Tetris monster with me now, and this is his special ability. I can ride, oh, wow, I've got a new form of transport. A rideable Tetris block. This is something I would not be able to believe I was doing this morning, but here I am, riding around a Tetris block like it's a monster. Okay, very ridiculous, but also very fun. It's like a horse, but it's only got 2 durability, so watch out for it, is the game's basic message. Oh, I'm gonna have to just kill this one, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. It's so cute, he's just gonna roam the wilderness now, like, you know, I love that. Very, very adorable. But now we can use these Tetris blocks and the other little shards we've gotten to build other things. So tools, armor, and weapons are the 3 main categories I want to start with. Okay, I brought my chest full of cobblestone, which people always mock me for having, but it turns out it's handy for this particular add-on because I can use them to craft some Minos. These Minos can then be used to craft all sorts of crazy stuff. As you can see, my recipes have started to increase. I can now make certain Tetris blocks myself. Would I want to? Let's find out. So wait, I don't know what to do with these actually. Let's go ahead and let's make a few more of these. Get a full inventory of all the Tetraminos, because as you know, Tetris is made up of various shapes, the ones that have been falling from the sky, and you can use these various shapes to make interesting things. Wait, did that just go on the ground? I was not expecting that. Huh. What's that doing there? Okay, so here's the way it actually works. If you have a pile of stone bricks, like I always do, just as well as the cobblestone, I've been collecting those, you can combine them with your, say, your I tetramino or your whatever else. I'll make some Z tetramino blocks, and by putting those in the crafting table with it, we'll be able to make some Z stone bricks. And then we can place those, or we can just use them as pretty bricks. Honestly, red-colored Minecraft bricks isn't that nice by itself. But yeah, that means we can now make these and turn them into lovely rows and stuff if we want to. But also we can use some of these items to help us make other tools. So if we have a metallic imino, we can use this. Oh, we can make a metallic 2D imino. Okay, the building block possibilities are already starting to blow my mind, but I'm trying to make some cool tools here. Okay, once I craft together 3 tetraminos, I'll be able to take these and make a mino pickaxe out of them, which might finally solve my problem I've been having. Yeah, there we go. Now I can destroy the shards much faster. So there's a fun progression system built into this too. Oh, okay, we got another one of these fellas. Good thing I'm prepared with some minos to feed you. Oh, wait, did he just attack my other mino? Okay, so pro tip, be careful because these guys might just kill your pets. But what does this one do you think? Oh, you can ride it as well. Interesting. I'm guessing you can stick these together, just judging by the fact that they were flying in the trailer. I can't be sure though. I'm just guessing. But yeah, now I can finally destroy all of these blocks with ease and also see if any of them have any special abilities. Oh, we got a full mino from that one. Oh yeah, so mining Tetris blocks is a very effective way to get more of these shards, which is an effective way to start crafting other silly recipes. No, don't destroy my friend. Also, these blocks are so cool by themselves. Whoa, I thought it'd be like the heavy core, but it's a full block size. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish destroying as you can see, my forest is a little covered in these guys, but it is worth fighting them right now. And maybe not having the other minos fight to the death. You know, who am I kidding? This is fun to watch. The sheep doesn't agree with me, but I think this is great. And finally, we can now use all these different shards and items we've got together to start crafting all sorts of weird things. So before we start talking about armor, it does have to be mentioned, you can build a sofa. I think it's fun. A lot of add-ons love to build the furniture style stuff. It's never my thing in Minecraft, but I know that there are dozens of people out there who are like, yes, the idea of having a sofa is great, and if that sofa happens to be Tetris themed, it's for me. But it's not for me, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to kill the sofa, which is apparently what you got to do with it. And I'm going to start showing you the armor instead. Although first I've got to grab myself some diamonds and some redstone. I've got to say, this is a very realistically balanced survival add-on. And honestly, one I could see you wanting to use in a long-term world if you have a Tetris love that you want to show in Minecraft. But first, let's do a little bit of crafting, because here is one of the most expensive recipes the game has, the matrix chunk. This matrix chunk is used for most of the more expensive things that you'll find right here, alongside, obviously, some of the other stuff you've got, and this will allow for some of the most powerful armor in Minecraft's existence. Although consider that each of these blocks right here actually cost 4 diamonds plus 4 tetramino shards, and so that is a total of 20 diamonds to make a helmet, 16 for some boots, and let's not even think about the chest plates, which are the fun bits because they use the other tetraminos. So if we just make a couple more of these chunks, I can now start to consider a T tetramino matrix chest plate or an S tetramino matrix chest plate, which sounds like an insane decision, but in fact, it sounds like an insane decision to me. We have to read about what the difference is. Here are the various effects. I think out of all of those, the best one would be the Z tetramino. I could see mobs around me being slower being handy. I could see maybe resistance being just as good, or regeneration actually. You know, for Bedrock, we might have to go for regeneration. Let's make a T tetramino chest plate, and let's see what a difference this makes. So first of all, look at me. Don't I look so much better? And second of all, yeah, I now have the regeneration effect at all times, which to test. You know, this is my favorite way to take damage in Minecraft. We're going to jump into the sky. Oh, okay, we're going to jump into the sky. Doesn't work while I've got this on. And let's show you, after some full damage, what this looks like. Boom. Oh, I didn't take any damage there. That was very fast regeneration. Maybe it's the boots having feather falling on. Okay, let's try that again now. Okay, so I took some damage, and I'm going to regenerate at the regeneration 1 speed. So, honestly, like, double as fast as Minecraft default, but probably not the chest plate I would craft. But, you know what, I've committed to it, so I am Mr. T. Wait, you know, I didn't even realize. It's T for Toy Cat. This is the perfect chest plate for me. I'm always complaining about Bedrock regeneration, and my name starts with this letter. So yeah, by getting a lot of diamonds, we'll be able to craft the rest of this. I think for now, we realistically cannot. And these matrix chunks are used in all sorts of other things across this pack. Oh, he follows me around. It's so cute. He came and sat next to me. I never thought that I would say that a rolling block is cute in Minecraft, but I guess the Tetris add-on has done that to me. Okay, you have to actually make a template before you can make these weapons, which gets me excited for how exactly they're going to work, because I've heard some interesting things about... Oh, okay, lit myself on fire. Not a very exciting stuff, but I've heard that these weapons are pretty good for some stuff, like lighting chickens on fire from a distance. That is actually... Oh, yeah, I can fire tetraminos. Supposedly this does cost some of your shards though, so, you know, if you're spending all day grinding away at these, it might come with some real cost to you. But yeah, there's basically a whole alternate progression system that can come out of this, and I should not have just done what I did right there. Okay, I got the wrong block on me. I want to have one of these, not one of these. Okay, feed it. What are you going to do for me now, buddy? You better do some good stuff, because I spent a lot of valuable time and I lost my friend to you. Okay, you glide around the world on basically all of these. Very cute. So now that you've seen the bulk of the add-on, you've seen some armor, you've seen some weapons, you've seen some tools, some blocks, and all of the other stuff. The only thing we haven't done yet is some line clearing, but we'll come back to it. It should be mentioned 3 major things. One is that this isn't made by Tetris themselves, it's made by Jigabah. Like I mentioned, he's one of the longer-term Minecraft marketplace developers, I think having existed long before the marketplace too. And so as a result, do keep in mind this is made by a person, but that's also why I think it's so good and Minecrafty in its own way. It doesn't yell corporate anything. It really does yell someone was having fun and just had to fit it to a Tetris theme. But yeah, interestingly enough, this isn't the most expensive add-on. They could have probably charged a ridiculous amount and the Tetris name would have sold it, but this is cheaper than a substantial number of add-ons, but also because this is an add-on, it will work on any existing world or any brand new world. If you wanted to, you could start a brand new world and start using these Tetris blocks as part of your new progression, which I just think is so fun. Like, as I'm going around doing all of this, I just think it's great. But yeah, that means there are also all sorts of new Tetris-specific items just for playing around with these blocks. This means that you can sit from a vantage point and try and tactically work out how to get your tetraminos together so that you can use your line clearing and get your magical stuff done. You can obviously move tools around with new stuff that you create, and the objective of clearing these blocks, presumably, is not just the fun feeling you'll get from living your Tetris dreams. Oh, these are awesome tools that can manipulate and move entities and blocks. Using them on containers, double blocks, or any other add-on blocks may result in unexpected behavior. Oh, now I want to do that so bad. So now we can move blocks around our world, which is handy, because if we can do that... Wait, I'm moving it wrong. Let's move it here. Oh, what have I just done? So yeah, we can move blocks around our world in a very interesting way. And I'm going to do this so I can get a line together to see how that works too. Oh, there's a block in the way. Okay, let's start with a nice flat surface, and let's just move this block closer to this block. It's not perfectly in the right place, but it'll do for now. This is one of the silliest things I've ever done in Minecraft. I'm seriously out here trying my best to move, slowly but surely, a bunch of items into a row, because I want to see what a line clear looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I'll use the line clear hammer. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to... Oh! Okay, double line clear hammer. Nope, still not working. Okay, I have not made a double line clear. I got very excited about it all, but I can in fact not clear it. I can just make other blocks out of it. There are a lot of Tetris blocks over my world. This is something to keep in mind. I fueled this up a while ago. Oh, I can move the... Oh. But yeah, if you leave it stocked up, you will end up with a very, very full world. Do listen to that warning. Okay, I'm gonna use the line clear hammer, and oh yeah, I think I've worked out that that's the magic. But here's the fun thing, we can line clear anything we want to now, including just the ground. This is the most fun setting that you can enable, and I have got some silly ways to show you how to use it. So, one of these is the move left function. If we use that, we can move an entire tree. We can make savanna trees out of our birch trees, and we can also just move tetraminos around, but I've got much bigger, much more fun goals in mind. Although, I'll be honest, every single time I see a tree, there's no way I don't want to do that to it. Okay, this is an absolute art form. You can move, like, entire sections of builds all at one time like this. And it means that if you want to have a Guardian with a slightly wonky eye, that's entirely possible from a distance. And so now I need to know, what other blocks is this possible on? It's a tool of mass destruction at its best. Okay, so I spoke a little bit to Jiggabob about this, and I was curious about some silly things that you could do with it, and I would like to point out some of them now. First of all, that's what happens when you try it on a Nether portal, which might make you pessimistic about what's going to happen here, but let me tell you, you needn't be— oh, I just moved the sheep. Oh, you can move a boat? Let me tell you, you needn't be concerned. Everything works entirely free and fine. Ah, what? I was pressing around and just assumed, okay, well, that is a new way to make a portal. You ever wanted to do this in survival? Well, now you can. Thank you, Tetris, for— I can't work out why it is working sometimes and isn't other times. But if you've ever wanted to have the world's most cursed portal, then this is the way to do that. Okay, I'm gonna try now to move it slightly left. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm just making lava everywhere. Well, now there's only one thing left to do. Now that we've shown that it's a great little add-on, it's got some really interesting history behind it. There's a great story behind why Tetris decided to make it. But at this point, it's time to get serious. Obviously, I'm kidding, and what I instead want to do is this. Goodbye, dragon. So long, gay dragon. Yeah, this dragon has no control over where I'm taking him. So yeah, this is a little silly, all things considered, and I just lost my double line clear hammer. But now that we've gone through the silly and the fun, I think it's time to ask the question, which is obviously, is this any good? It might be fairly cheap for an add-on in the grand scheme of things, but is it worth your £5? And here is the answer. This has to be the single most interesting collaboration that Minecraft have ever done. I am shocked that this actually came out, but I'm more shocked by the fact that they decided to do it as an add-on. An add-on could go on any Minecraft world, which means if you take any comparable collab they've done, such as one with Sonic or Pac-Man, you could actually decide to put some full-length Tetris pieces in those worlds. I'll be honest, I had a whole tangent I was gonna go on about that, but for now, just know you can have Pac-Man and Tetris, Pactris if you will, or man. maybe Pactris is the better one there. But you can in fact do that in your Minecraft world now, and that is the beauty of it being an add-on, is it is going to be fully separate. I do think it does come with some downsides, unlike if you buy the Sonic co-branded deals or you buy the Pac-Man ones. You're not going to be able to access a full world and fully immerse yourself in that, but I think for a game like Tetris, it makes sense. There's no Tetris world you would want to immerse yourself in, and so what I'll say about this is I think that this is really good. I think that for the first co-branded add-on, this one is really, really solid. I do see how eventually you would say, okay, I've seen it all, now what? But I think that there's enough of a gameplay loop to keep you engaged for quite a few hours, and the only question is whether you want to do that. I personally say, yeah, actually, I would love to do a playthrough of Minecraft, but using Tetris blocks, but then I also say that I don't think it's going to be one that you'll come back to years from now and go, oh yeah, that was one of the best. I think that this is probably the start of something great to come, or maybe just the one weird example of that one time that Minecraft tried to do a deal with a company that didn't have a world, so they did it as an add-on instead. In either case, I think this is a fun example of that. But what I also think is fun is that this is the first and third best-selling game of all time coming together to do a collaboration, and that means that, I mean, logically speaking, given that Minecraft have collaborated with many other people on the list, likely the next step, if they're trying to keep things moving upwards, is to collab with the second best-selling game of all time, which just so happens to be Grand Theft Auto. So Grand Theft Auto Minecraft coming soon to a platform near you, but they won't be able to call it Grand Theft Auto. They'll call it Crimes in a Car 5 X Minecraft. But I'm looking forward to seeing that. In either case, though, I enjoyed this Tetris add-on. I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you would like to come watch me play it live and maybe get a free copy of this for yourself, I've got some codes to give away, and I'll be doing so on my next live stream. So click a link in the description and come hang out. Thank you, and I'll see you after dinner. I'm really hungry. I decided I wasn't gonna eat for 24 hours, and I'll be honest, I'm on hour like 10 and a half, and I'm done with the idea. I just want to eat some food, which I'll do now. Bye.